Hi guys, this is Sam from Fluid Social, talking to you from the canals at King's Cross, St Pancras. And today what I want to talk to you about is the most important part of the cold approach. Now, a lot of people think that the most important part is the opening line, or it's teasing or flirting, but actually I'm going to give you a new perspective on what really is important when you're going out in the day and you're meeting new individuals cold in the street or in the bars and cafes where you're going around you. So the most important part is the period of time between the moment that you've seen the person that you want to approach and the moment you get in front of her to say your first word. The reason why this is so important is because most people spend that period of time, they see the person they like, and they spend that whole period of time before they talk to her thinking, what shall I say? Oh, I'm just going to get blown out. I know that's going to happen, but I need to get comfortable with rejection. They're thinking, oh, what about that guy that's standing next to her? They're thinking, oh, what if she's got a boyfriend? They're thinking of all of these reasons why it's not going to work. Alternatively, they take the idea that they should get to her no matter what too seriously. So they might start running towards her, but instead of just sort of running like this and having relaxed, casual, fluid, they'll start like bolting, or they'll stiffen up and start moving in a way that draws attention and gives the interaction this sort of performative frame around it, when in reality it has to feel fluid and natural. So the thing that you want to be doing during this time is merely watching her. You've seen her, she's walked past you, you know you're going to talk to her, you're with a friend or you're by yourself, she walks past, just turn around and get there. You know you're going to get there and you commit to it, but you're just watching her. You're not worried about how it's going to go. You're not thinking about what you're going to say. You're not changing your pace. You're not changing your energy. You're not doing anything differently to what you were doing before. Bruce Lee once said, be like water. And what he meant by that was water doesn't change its form when it goes through a narrow alleyway or a wide brook, or when it's poured or when it flows smoothly. It stays the same. It's always in one motion. It's always the same. And that's the way that you've got to be. So when you're doing that approach, think of it like one fluid motion. So I'm walking towards her, she walks past, I look back, I swing back, I get in front. I'm not saying walking like this, see her and go, because as soon as I change my pace, I change my energy, I change that motion, I'm changing my frame of mind and I'm doing something. I'm making it feel like I'm doing an approach rather than just living my life and going throughout my day as a social human. So the most important part of the whole interaction is the space between when you see the girl and you get in front of her, because that space will define the entire frame of the interaction. It will decide her initial response to you, whether it's positive or negative, whether it's relaxed or whether it's surprised and shocked. And that in turn will cause you to respond to her response in a more positive way. So if you get that start absolutely right, if you go in with a natural energy and get into the habit of just changing your direction, but not changing the motion itself, not changing your pace, not changing your frame of mind, you're going to find that your interactions start feeling more and more natural, more and more fluid. And that is the biggest change that I've made to my cold approaches. They're no longer an action that I'm taking, it's merely a diversion of my attention in another direction. So think of it like that, as a diversion rather than as a replacement with another energy. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Maybe that's a little more esoteric. We've also got some gentle trumpet music in the background, but I think it's a really, really important point. I know it's an important point, so I hope it resonates with you guys. If you want to learn this stuff directly from me, I'm going to be in London until the 23rd of August, at which point I'll move to Rio. I'll be coaching from the 1st of September in Rio. Before then, 16th to the 18th of August, I'm doing the final social recharge boot camp in London. So that's going to be 4 spaces, 4 guys, 10 hours of coaching over a weekend. The last chance you get to have me in London before I go, and that will be the best weekend before I leave. Any other coaching inquiries, I'm going to be available in the space in between as well, the week or so that we've got left. around that time, so get in contact with me, admin@fluid.social. We'll set up a call. I'll help you out for free with any of your sticking points or anything you want to ask me, and we'll see if we can get you going. Big love to everyone. Sam out.